What is up, everybody? Raven Sturt back again, here for another edition of day number 5 to 3000. We got to get things moving. Today's a really busy Sunday for me, but alas, I made a promise. I'm going to be doing this for 40 days, so we are here. I always forget to turn the sound down. That's always a big problem. Alright, knight f6. Let's get going. Knight h3, this is a weird move. Knight is coming to f4. I think the problem is d6, d5, so I'll play e6 first. Then we play d6. Now if d5, I have e5. Okay. Yeah, this is a little confusing. I'll play c6. Very weird position here. f4. That is super spicy. Can I play e5? This position is a complete mess now. Man, what am I to do? I could play d5, I could play e5, I could even play c5. I like knight e4. Knight e4 is a very tricky move. The idea here, I'm going to build a pawn chain unless he takes, but if he takes, I play e5 and I'm hitting the knight. I'm going to win a pawn back. His pieces are a bit off balance. Alright. d5. The chain is built. I play a5. I want to install my knight on b4. Knight g4. Knight's coming to e5. I'll put my knight on b4. This is a pretty tricky position. I want him to play g4. Maybe I just gave him a free move to play bishop h3. Alright, there. Well, I take this way and now my bishop finally gets a good square. Uh-oh. I'm still in the doghouse, evidently. But I might... This is just a really wacky position. I have to hurry up, though. Here I am, dilly-dallying. And, meanwhile, my time is ticking to 0. I'm gonna put my bishop on c6. Keep everything covered. Plays king f2. And play queen h6. Dropping back to attack this pawn. Queen f8. Very strange position here. a2 is a really big weakness. Plays rook c5, I do this. If he takes, I can win this pawn. Okay, that's an interesting move. Queen c8, I got a lot of interesting ideas of f4. This is a really, really tense position. Yeah, nothing can really move yet. If he takes here, I take there. Okay. I play f4. It's time to go for it. I need to just throw it in and see what happens. At the very least, I have a very good share of practical chances, even if it's not correct. Alright, he's doing that. Play queen f5. e3 could be an idea. He plays g4. Alright, this is getting super tense. It's a complete mess. Alright, I guess I lost this one. I got the classic Brazilian staple, Guarana, here to keep me company. Yeah, that was not a well played game. I guess I'm still getting into the groove of things. All right, let's do this. F4, F4, time for the bird. I just gotta play quickly. I always need some wake-up call, like that last game, just to remind me to really play quickly. All right. Got the Fianchetto defense, the classic. This is one of Black's strongest systems. I'm gonna need to look at this move. I've seen this move before. A lot of people are playing it. Alright, it looks like we got the normal time advantage. He should take here, but I don't know, I think my position is more comfortable. What could I do here? Play g3. This is a very interesting position here. The idea is I'm just waiting him out. Eventually he's going to take there. He can't really develop yet. Queen b7? Queen b7 is nifty. Queen b7 is definitely nifty. Play rook e1. I don't think I have anything to worry about yet. Nothing is going to perturb this knight for a while. Okay, here I'll take with the rook. And that is going to be quite important because I need to be defending this. Am I up a pawn? How did I get up? Oh, I won this pawn and I got this one back. Okay. I was very confused as to how I got up a pawn. Knight d4 could be an issue. Let's play c3. I think he's much worse here. Knight d3. I'm attacking this. That bishop is very good though. Okay, he's threatening some tricks. He has some tricks. Yeah, okay, honestly, like that bishop is tremendously good long term. Alright, what am I gonna do here? Play knight g5. I'm trying to reroute my knights slowly to better squares. queen might come to h3. As long as I keep this diagonal blocked, everything is okay. Okay, that's a good move. I should have seen that. Rook e1, he's going to throw in a check. I'll do this. Rook a1 was a mistake. Rook b1. I do not know why I threw that move in. Anything can still happen. This is still not that simple for him. I have to kick the knight out. I need to try to get my queen over to the dark squares. If he plays knight h4, queen h3, oh, he takes. That's what he was threatening. Yikes. Yikes. Alright, yeah, I have nothing here. Wow. Painful day. Definitely not the best start to the day. 2 losses. I honestly, I don't know what it is. Something about, I can't really say. I'm lost for words at the moment. I gotta play better and play quicker. Wiser words have never been said. Gotta play better and play quicker. Okay, here we play d3, e4. Quickly throwing that pawn forward. I think we need to be a little bit careful, yeah. If they play bishop b4, a3, and I could just take back. The structure is very interesting. The structure is like a porcupine. It's really something special. Alright, a4 looks very good here. Bishop a3 is going to be very annoying. If he ever plays e5, I can always just consider meeting it with f5. This should be fantastic for me. This should be literally a dream come true. Yeah, I'm just playing up a piece now. This bishop is out of the game. Rook d1 is probably going to trap the queen in some positions. I need to make sure that this knight's pressure on this pawn is not so severe though, so I should prioritize bringing the bishop to d3. Yeah, let me play queen e3. I'll put the bishop on d3 next. Queen e3, I'm also looking at this. I'm also scoping that out. Start with bishop d3. His position is very uncomfortable here. Yeah, I guess he's rerouting. He doesn't really have anything else to do. If he plays knight d6, I'll play c4. He's completely stuck at the moment. Gonna throw c5 in soon enough. There was some reason I didn't like c5 earlier though. If he plays bishop g8, he's threatening to throw his knight to c4. And that would be uncomfortable, but maybe I could just play knight d2. Yeah, this looks fine. If he plays knight d4, I can just play c3. What is the plan here? Knight's coming to g5. I'll put this knight on b3. Oh, that's what he wanted to do. Okay, that's good. I hadn't even really spotted that. Alright. This is turning around, boys. We're gonna get this one. This is... The bird is so interesting. You get all these positions you would never see otherwise. Alright, here... Something's gone wrong for him. I'm gonna play knight a5 next. Unless he wants to give me his queen. Yeah, this position is really problematic for him. Yeah, I really like c5. Just burying this knight in. Bishop d5 is coming. Uh-oh. Knights could be annoying on f3. I'll take. Play c3. c3, he plays knight c2, and I play queen d3. Knight f3. Uh-oh. I need to get a bigger mouse pad. This is, this book I'm using is not doing the job. H4 is going to be very annoying for him. Yeah, H4, he checks. King F2, I don't see any way for him to make progress. He looks like he has to lose something here. And I'm just biding my time. If I can just wait to play queen d3, queen d5, the game will be over. Alright. Queen d3. Check. We play king. Well, now how am I going to get out of the checks? King g3, knight e4, I'll play king g2. Rook f2, king g1. Okay, where is the win here? I think this mates. Yeah, I think this does mate. That's really cool. Queen e6. Alright. A nice game. Back up 5 points, 26-73. Here, we're doing it. We're getting it done. We went from highs and lows, and slowly but surely, the trend is moving up. Whenever I try to speak spontaneously, things just sound very strange. But whatever, I'm not cutting it out. This is completely this is me having woken up 20 minutes ago. Just due to the fact that I have a lot of other things to do today, I have to record this now. So apologies for the lack of eloquence, but it was either gonna happen now or not at all. So. Alright, what is happening here? This looks like a completely even position at the moment. Everything is getting traded off. What's this guy's rating? 25-64? Alright, a draw against him wouldn't kill me. That'd be okay. Alright, if I take on c5, he plays bishop e3. He starts harassing me around. Looks like I have some semblance of pressure. I'm doing a little bit better than he is. Rook e8. Yeah, some things are a little weak here. If he plays this, maybe I have knight d3. Could I play knight d5 here? Yeah, knight d5 looks a bit annoying. He must have a way to get equality here, but it's still just posing him some very uncomfortable questions. Bishop b5, okay, I'm gonna take. I'm hitting the rook. I think I'm just winning here. That's it, but then I take, and then he takes, and then I play rook d8. Alright. We got one. Nice, I'll take it. 26-79, we're getting back. Bilic Vladimir, I've played like 1,000 games against this guy. His Bosnian flag has made a distinct impression on me. Alright, d6. c4, we play knight f6. I remember this theory. Knight d4. Oh, knight d4 is not good. What am I supposed to do against knight d4 though? I'll just play bishop e7. This definitely can't be bad. Bishop c6 attacking this. Now, can I play d5? That's the big question. In these structures, you have to play d5 sooner or later. I could try b5, but b5, I think I'm losing a pawn now. Yeah, it might have been better. I think I was supposed to play b5 earlier. Alright, here I'll just move my knight back. This has just turned into a Maroczy. I'm trying to get a trade of some bishops. If he plays f4, then he might be weakening this. Alright, I should probably try to trade the queens if I can. Knight is going to be very comfortable here on c5. So that's good. That's something. I think white is still in the driver's seat, though, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, these positions are very strange. Even when it looks like black has achieved a lot, it's still white that's slightly better. I don't know why I did that. I need to defend this pawn. How is he gonna... Okay, knight b5. Oh. Yeah, things are getting spicy, aren't they? My rook could get completely walled in there. My rook, it does look like my rook is getting walled in, one way or another. Oh, this is very tricky. My rook is getting walled in for the moment, but I'm just gonna have to grit and bear it. Of course he's gonna play here to lock. Oh, he's not. He's not locking it in. Well, what is he even threatening here? He's threatening this pawn. I gotta play rook a8. Sooner or later, I'm gonna have to play d5 and get the rook out in a healthy manner. I wish I could just spend a lot more time on this position. This rook. I think this is the perfect time to do it, because, okay, now he's threatening to take here. He's threatening a lot. Man, I'm much worse here. This is a really bad position. And I'm just so far down on time. I need to study the structure later. This was not a good showing for the channel.
Dude, you're embarrassing me in front of the wizards.
Believe it or not, I think I won. Oh, he does that. Alright, play rook f6. Knight h3 actually creates huge issues. Oh, he wins my queen. Alright, I didn't even see that. I didn't spot that at all. No, I do not want a rematch Bilic. Vladimir Bilic. That's a tough loss. Really tough loss. I'm going to need to study that opening. Add that on top of the enormous pile of things that I have to do to get to 3,000.
We have books that go to 9 feet high in places.
Yeah, it's just really insane, you know, I really don't know what it is. It's just like I pretty much never have time. I can't understand it at all. I don't think I'm doing that much.
On the first floor, it is wall-to-wall books with only a narrow path through it.
But just... I couldn't honestly explain to you where my time completely goes, because It just seems like I pretty much am always strapped for time, but at the same time, when I think back, I wasn't doing that much. You know what I mean? But normally such bubbles of time, you lose them when you're on social media, when you're just wasting your time just scrolling through YouTube and stuff. But for the most part, I haven't been doing that. So that's the really crazy thing. I don't know where my time is going. If anyone knows how I can catch this time thief, let me know, because it's very frustrating that just I wake up every morning and I think about it and I just don't have almost any time. So, yeah, here we are. We got an interesting position here. I cannot play d5 yet because this pawn hangs, but I think if I just play bishop f4... Yeah, this looks really bad for them. So e6 is cool. If they take, I play they take, I play d5. f5. Alright, d5. Bishop e5. I really like this move. I'm attacking this bishop, and if he takes, I take, and then I'm going to hit him with a check. Alright, so this should be fine. He does that. Queen d4. If I'm able to hold this to... Oh, he takes here. Okay, he doesn't take. For whatever reason, he doesn't want to take. If he plays f4, I play queen e4, though. I've dodged all the bullets. I've dodged everything, and my pawns have stayed intact. My pawns have stayed completely solid. And to that end, yeah, I should just be winning now. I'll just castle queenside. He could do whatever he wants with this pawn. His pawn against my entire army, that's not going to go well for him. That's what he's up to. I could just take, though. If I take, he's going to try to trade the queens, or maybe he'll play rook f4. Yeah, rook f4 makes sense. Rook f4 makes a lot of sense, actually. Yeah, I'm losing that pawn. I should have been a lot more careful about this. Alright, I gotta play quickly. I'll play queen e1. Who knows whether this is good or bad. Play knight e4. His queen is kicked. What am I gonna do here? His pieces are still completely stuck here. I still have a big advantage. It's all right, guys. It's okay. We got this. All right, queen. Play queen e3. He could take. Yeah, taking wouldn't really do anything. If he plays rook f5, I might be able to play knight f7. Oh, this is really cool. Look at this. Takes, takes. I play knight f7. I'm going to play knight h6. I have knight h6 here. This is awesome. And I'm going to take this rook. And, yeah, he's still completely bottled up. His queen is practically trapped here. Yeah, his entire position just was frozen because this bishop could not get out due to this pawn. Knight d5. Queen d2. I just need to guard the check. Oh, he actually, yeah, he had something, I guess. Man, that should not work. Only got 30 seconds. Maybe he'll flag me. Okay, nice. We got the win. Back up to 2677. All right, we're playing some guy from Brazil. This is a Brazil versus Brazil matchup. Regis. He's only an NM. What do we... I've never seen knight c3 before. I'll just play e6. I've never seen knight c3 combined with bishop f4. This just looks like a reverse bird. Man, I'm starving. I say that like 15 times a video. I'm really hungry. Really looking forward to this this Brazilian buffet. All right. How am I going to play against his bishops? That's a very serious question. Okay, let me play e5. I think this is going to be very interesting. I'm going to double the pawns. Oh, if he had allowed it, I would have doubled the pawns just to get my knight to c5. Man, what is the plan here? I just gotta play much quicker. Let me put the bishop on c6. I wanted to play rook f7, but I was worried about bishop h5, and I didn't really see what I was doing. Alright, that's an interesting move. I'll just move my bishop back. Now if he plays d5, he can't really do anything yet. Bishop g4. Knight f6. Bishop f5, I think I have knight h5. g6. g6 is the important move. This bishop is really shut in. I'm going to play queen g7 and g5 as soon as I can. Alright, that is a very good move. Yeah, my position... I'm walking on eggshells here. This is... I don't know, there's always a little bit of danger. I like the way... I hate to toot my own horn. I don't really hate it, but I feel like I play in just such a super positional way that even when I'm just hanging pawns, I'm not losing. Like, even if he had been able to win that pawn there would have been a lot of tricks. And here he's losing a bishop. Should I start with knight f6? Yeah, knight f6, kick the queen out. Kick the queen out and then collect the bishop. If he throws in a check, I can pick up another piece. Knight g4. I like bishop c8. His bishop, he's just going to have a new piece trapped. Okay, we'll move out of the way. Yeah, of course this is winning. You can't be up a piece like this and not be winning. Play rook f7, transfer the rook over. The rook on f8. Not allowing any counterplay with there and takes and trying to open his rook. I should probably try to include this knight at some point. Now would be the perfect... Well, that actually doesn't really do anything. Alright, we'll just take. Where should my knight be going? My knight should be going to f4. Yeah, this is looking problematic for him. Now I want to bring my knight over to c5. If I bring my knight to c5, they're going to start to be... I guess he wanted to attack this, but the way my pawns are, there's nothing for him to even attack. I do have to play quicker though. knight on b2. I'm just collecting everything. I gotta play quicker. Is there a mate here? Alright. We got him. We got him, people. Nice. That was a quality win. 2687, the highest this quest has been yet. Just gotta stay focused, stay in the zone. What is that term, stay in the auto zone? I don't know why that's just deep in the recesses of my subconscious. There's this commercial that I used to see as a kid about the auto zone. And yeah, that phrasing brought it up. All right. What would you guys think about this position? Is this better or worse for white? Pop quiz. The answer is that white is actually already close to winning, believe it or not, because I have a Rosalimo, and normally in the Rosalimo a Rosalimo Sicilian is where you go bishop b5 and you take on c6 super quickly. Normally in those positions, it would be tremendous if you could get your pawn to f4, but because your knight is placed on f3 and your pawn is on f2, it's very hard to achieve. Here in these positions, it's extremely easy to achieve because we just take on c6 and then push our pawn to e4. All right, if I play d3, he plays c4. That's his plan, so I'll play rook e1. No tricks just yet. If we could break 2700 today, that would be good. All right, knight c3. Is he going to play d5? Play d3 now. If c4, d4, nothing happens. The plan is e5 and knight e4. His position is very... Well, this is the beautiful thing. I can just do this even here. And his structure is still ruined. His bishop is finally starting to chip through and get something going. This is a dream position for white. This is like literally the best Rosalimo in history. All right. I start by just putting the knight on c5. I can always hop back if I need to. Here we'll play c3. I'm gonna rotate this knight around. I'll either collect or even just come around this way. This is such an uncomfortable position already. This is a real beatdown, if I may say so. Yeah, when the time is right, I'm going to just put something on f6, and that's going to be checkmate. But there's just no need yet. I can just continue building up the pressure. My structure is beautiful. I have one slight weakness on b2, but I'm making sure to keep coverage over that. All right, he's doing that. Could play bishop f. We could do pretty much anything here. Knight f6 makes sense. Yeah, this is a crazy position. Here, rook f1. Yeah, even he makes it to the end game. It doesn't matter. He's still much worse. All right, how can my knight wrap around to attack this pawn? I guess let's play a4 here. Let's ask his rook what it's doing. He goes there. I'm gonna bring my king over. I want to have my king just defend this weakness. For those of you who don't know, I just like playing these endgames super slowly. He just blundered, but it was a really terrible position anyway. So okay, if I take, then I just play rook f2 first. There's no need to, really no need to rush. Knight c5 would also cause massive issues. This is just a tale of a really, really terrible bishop. This is, by the way, I don't sell my course that much. If you want to know how to do this to your opponent's bishop, keep your eyes peeled for my bird course, because literally this is like every position in the bird course. Here I can play knight c5, or I could just take. Both are completely fine. I like this better. Just wrapping around my knight, hitting this, and this. It's such an uncomfortable position. Did I not get the diamond? Oh, that's his flare. I was gonna say, I thought I had a diamond membership as well. We can take here. This is even cooler. He's doing that, but I just take. This is going badly for him. Nice. Does he want a rematch? Come on. For the pride of Brazil. Okay, no rematch. He doesn't want the rematch. Alright, we got another bird. I've already beaten him with the bird before. He's on the bird wall of, is it the wall of fame or the wall of shame at this point? And I feel like I'm going to beat him again, if I'm being honest. I hope he plays a6. I hope he burns a move on a6. That is a good move. I should have been playing more careful. 95, alright. We'll play d3 and knight c3. He's going to put his knight on e7, so now is the time to take. Queen f3, I'll play e4. This can't be bad for me. Yeah, this still has to be fine. I do need to be a little careful, though. He's playing it much better than most, if I may say so. I think I've said that like 1,000 times at this point. His bishop is locked out, though. This can't be that bad. I'll play knight e2. I guess he'll throw in a check. I'll move my king over. Here I could play bishop e3. I'm getting the score for my pieces. This definitely can't be worse for me. I would assume he plays this. That would make the most sense. I might be able to snatch a pawn, though. You never know. Queen b6. Alright, I'll take. Let's bring the rook over to c1. I'm realizing now I wasn't even threatening anything there. That was very lucky. I wasn't even threatening anything in that position. He could have just taken the pawn. Alright, let's take. Interesting question here. He could take that way. Yeah, he can take that way. I did not realize that. I should transfer my knight to a4. I think this knight is fantastically placed on a4 here. I'm missing everything pretty much. He had rook b4, and he would have been winning as well. No, technically I would have had knight c5, but it would have still been very messy. If I can bring my king to f2 and e3, I mean, next item of business is playing d4. Rook d4. Play rook d1. Is he going to play c5? c5 and c4 is interesting, but luckily my king is just in time. He should probably break with g5. With the idea that takes, and then, his bishop comes here and starts harvesting the pawns. So that makes sense, but at the same time, yeah, I'll take. He'll play bishop g7. Rook g4, that's what he's going for. Interesting. Can I play rook f1? I need to start coming up with some threats of my own. So I can take the draw. Do I want the draw here? What's his rating? 2683. Okay, I wouldn't gain anything from that. Yeah, this is tricky. I think knight c5. Let me just repeat once more. If he wants to take, does he want to play for more? Maybe he has some shame of drawing the bird. But my idea is that if he plays king d7, I'm not going to take the draw. I'm going to play knight c5. So now he has to think. It would only have reached this position twice, not 3 times, so he can't claim a draw there. Takes. I play d4, and now I'm going to go here and start taking. And when I was looking at this position, I wasn't sure really who's better, but my idea was that his king is really tied down. His king is in a really terrible posturing at the moment, and if I can start flinging these pawns forward... Maybe I should have just played rook b7, honestly. Yeah, rook b7 would have been better. Alright. I'm just going in. I'm going in for all the apples. Oh, this is super spicy now. I don't know what's happening here. This looks like it's just going to go down to the wire. Alright, I think I was dead lost in that position, so I should be happy, but I should have tried to flag him. He's a relatively old grandmaster, so not to be biased against anyone's age or anything, but the odds are in the younger person's favor in a time scramble. The ratings must have stayed the same, yeah. 2697 to 2683. No rating is going to switch. Alright, let's break 2700 now. Let's go for it. Knight c3. Now, unfortunately, I still have not looked at this. It's been like 5 days. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, people. Man. I guess I could study it when? I'm going to have a free day soon. Yeah. I'll be able to finally start getting down to business and studying these things that I've been saying I'll study for like a year. Alright, 97, 94. It's coming to c5. I should play b6. I need to play g5 as well, though. Yeah, I need to get something going on this side of the board. I guess he's playing c5. It's not much of a concern just yet, though. I'm going to play c6. If he plays c5, I play bishop c7. Alright, we're going for it. I should be a bit careful about takes bishop b5. Probably the next move I should play king f7. Well, king f7 he might have e4. e4 I have f4 though. I'm not worried about that. I need to just get my king out of the way. I don't know what the purpose of that move was. It's not even clear where his king would be safer. Play f4. His knight is really, really terrible now. Just gonna keep throwing my pawns at him. If he plays h3, that sacrifice might work. That sacrifice is already super spicy. Yeah. What is going on here? Alright, we'll take. Everything will be taken. Okay, I'm really not sure what that did. Bishop e4, let's get a tempo on his queen. Let's get a few tempi. As long as that knight stays so miserable, I don't really think I could be worse, but I need to be careful though. Bishop e6, d5. Yeah, maybe... What is the plan here? I play h3. h3. Look at that. I'm gonna take on g2 and play queen h3. I'm just going for mate. I'm going for all the glory. And the beautiful thing about this, yeah, if he does something like that, he has to create a weakness for himself. So takes. Uh-oh. His knight is getting into the game now, though. I didn't really see that far. Alright, here. I think g4. g4 looks super interesting. I'm just gonna go for it. I have no idea. This is a complete minefield. There gets to be a certain point where you've pushed your pawn so far in front of your king, you just need to keep pushing them to try to make his king as comparatively weak as yours is. Alright, here, I like rook e8 a lot. I'm not sure if this leads anywhere, but it looks very interesting. Can I take? Yeah, what is the... Oh, takes, he takes with the queen? I'll just go for... I have no idea what's happening. There's just no way to calculate all these lines here. But I'm undermining the bishop. So something makes sense here. This could easily devolve into a draw, but I don't... This is a really spicy position. If I'm able to keep one of these pawns in relatively stable terms on the board, his king is going to be tremendously weak. All right, let's start with a check. He cannot take because of the pin. He could actually take. Okay, well here, I really like... He's going to take here. He's going to take there. I don't think that does anything, though. If he takes, I go here. All right, and here we'll play queen c6. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. I wish I could tell you. This is crazy. I have rook c1 here. This is just insane. Rook c1. He checks. King f8. His rook, he would have some type of mate here probably, but like, fortunately for me, his rooks are pinned. All right. I'll take, well, what is the move here? Queen c2. Yeah, what is the plan here after queen c2? The idea is if rook e2, I'm trying to get some type of mate back there. This position. What is happening in this position? Oh, okay, here I have rook e1. No, sorry, rook e1 he takes on c2. Alright, I'll take on e4. Okay, so I'm up the piece, but unfortunately I have very low time. All right, we got him. We got him, people. What a wacky position. He's only 2388. Are you kidding? He gave me the fight of his life. 2388, giving me the fight of his life. I thought I was definitely going to break 2700. That's frustrating. I don't like to whine. I don't like to whine a lot, but man, I want to whine about that game. Fight tooth and nail and all I get is 2 points. Are you kidding me? All right, here we go. We got a bird against the Sicilian. How much time has elapsed? 53 minutes. Okay, this is going to be the last game. Let's try to end this above 2700. Let's go for the glory. I'm looking at this position, wondering why he isn't moving, and then I see my time has been ticking. All right, bishop b5. We'll get the fianchetto. All right, here d3. Yeah, this is a very, very interesting position. I've been going through my bird course, and I've been doing a lot of it, and it's quite good. It's interesting. I need to review this line though, because I don't remember what I'm supposed to be doing here. So he does that, but now we go here. I'm gonna take. Because if I play e4 later, then his bishop will hide in the nook. Knight is gonna come to f3 and e5. Bishop will reroute. Yeah, this is slightly better for white, definitely. I'm kicking his knight out. What's his knight gonna do? He's going there. Can I take on d4? Yeah, taking on d4 looks super simple. That's a cool move. Hitting the queen. Hitting the queen. If he takes with the rook, I take with the bishop. I'm more or less just up a pawn. Alright, perfect. He'll probably take. It's better for him to try to weaken squares, but yeah, overall my structure is very healthy. It looks like I'm just up a pawn here. Nice. This would be a nice way to end it, if I can win. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Never get ahead of yourselves when you're playing chess, especially online chess. Rook b4. Right. We'll start pushing him around with rook c1. Queen d7. He's going to get a pawn back. Yes, it's quite unfortunate. He is getting a pawn back here. What am I going to do, though? This is a very interesting position. What is the way to handle this? Because this pawn could become very weak. Yeah, I think the answer is literally in my question. I need to throw this pawn forward and start pushing the pawn. It doesn't even matter. I'm going to be down a pawn. If I want to play for the win, rook a1 first makes sense, though. I'm targeting this pawn here. Trading off some pieces. This rook was providing very good pressure on the fourth rank, so this type of thing is useful. Alright, I'll put the rook on d1. Queen will go to f3, pawn will go to d5. Alright, we got an old-fashioned run, an old-fashioned race. I'm sorry, I just can't speak English anymore. Yeah, this is getting spicy. Bishop d4. Bishop will come to e5. If he plays b3, all right, here we'll play bishop e5. There. This looks better for me now. Yeah, this has materialized into something quite nice. King c5, very nice move. Hitting the rook, hitting the square. Okay, what is going on here, though? Literally, what is going on? I'll play king c6. This is gonna be so messy. Okay, good. He made a blunder. King c7 should win. I'm gonna start pushing now. This position is just bananas. Very interesting question. Where does this king go? All right. Wait. Wait, what happened? All right, I'm just gonna try to flag him. I'm gonna try to flag him. So yeah, we got the flag. Definitely not the cleanest game. What am I now? 2702. Finally, we're above 2700. We've made it into the next stratosphere. We're a little bit closer to making it to 3000. What do I have to do going forward? I gotta do a lot. I gotta work on the bird. I gotta train pretty much everything. I need to figure out a way to manage my time better. I think I alluded to that in one of the mid-game monologues. And yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for making it to the end. I've been looking at some of the YouTube analytics, and apparently 30% of y'all are making it to the end of the video, which is incredible. That's amazing to hear. It's really flattering that you would watch me play chess and listen to me for an hour. So with that being said, thanks for watching. I'll start working more on my chess. It's nice that we can post another day of some W's, because yeah, if I keep going up 15 points a day, I will make it to 3000. With that being said, thanks for watching. My course is on sale now. Take care, everybody.